One of those worst things that could ever happen to you as a law enforcement. I know that different places has different um, forms or ways to work. Some people call it patrol, some people call it, you know, right in the street and stuff like that. But the worst thing ever that could ever happen to you as a law enforcement is to have a disgruntled partner. And today we're going to talk about that. Welcome to One Under. Up next. See, as law enforcement, the most beautiful thing is like it depends where you work because some places they do what is called solo patrol, which means you will ride on your RMP on your radio motor patrol car by yourself. But other places like I would say Chicago, LA, New York City, those places normally they do what is called dual patrol, which mean you ride in the car or you patrolling the street with a partner, with somebody else. But one of the worst things that could ever happen to you as a law enforcement is to have a disgruntled partner. Why? There are so many people that are disgruntled within the job and the law enforcement field. And when I call or when I say disgruntled, I'm talking about those people that are always dissatisfied, that are always negative, that they never want to do anything and everything is wrong or everything is, you know, hard for them to do it. There's no sense of willingness to, you know, do things. There's no enthusiasm to do things. When you know that you already have somebody else with you that gonna help you or are willing to help you. And that's why we want to talk about today about disgruntled people. Disgruntled people because there's a lot of people within the job that they carry that feeling within themselves. And when you work with people like this, the issue is that even though you probably be the one doing everything, they still complain. It doesn't matter if you're the one doing paperwork. It doesn't matter if you're the one talking to people. It doesn't matter if you're the one driving. It doesn't matter if you're the one, taking the risk. It doesn't matter if you're the one that pretty much have to finish what they are the one who initiate. And so when you're working with people like that, there's some sort of a heavy vibe, you know, within the environment. It could be on foot, it could be on a car, it could be anywhere. But when you work with people like that, it's kind of hard to articulate in terms of how to diffuse, how to solve situation, because even when they approach civilians or anybody else, even within the job, there's some sort of attitude that they carry with them that will show who they really are. And I understand that, when you have time on, things get to be, you're more clear about the game, you're more clear about the job, you're more clear about situations and stuff like that. And you might take it you might take it like slightly, but at the same time, the thing with this type of people or the things with this type of partner is that you can really do anything. Even if you come to work with the energy and all the enthusiasm and and the happiness to do what you're supposed to do as a law enforcement, they are the one that pretty much make it harder because they made it. They already come programmed to work with the attitude, with the dissatisfaction, with the feeling that they don't want to do anything. That everything is boot crap or whatever they want to call it. And just because of that, instead of pretty much alleviate or help within the the schedule. It doesn't matter if it's a hard day or easy day, you're always gonna feel the same way with this type of people. Because that feeling it transmitted to you if you so close to them. And the things with those people is that whatever feeling they bring to work and they working with you, that's the same feeling that you might feel. You know why? Because this thing is contagious. Sometimes you might come to work with all the energy, happy, you ready to start going out and ride the street, help out people, do what you're supposed to do, and all that type of thing. But when you have a partner like this, it's unbelievable crazy because, like I said before, there's no enthusiasm, there's no energy, there's no nothing for you to enjoy. And the opposite is like when you're working with somebody that is um, willing to do things, willing to do the right thing, willing to work. Your day, it could be the hardest day ever, and your day is gonna go smooth and slow, and you're gonna have fun, you're gonna enjoy the day, you're gonna laugh, you're gonna joke, you know, and you're gonna have a beautiful day. But when you're working with people, with disgruntled people, that believe me, there's a lot of people like that within the job. It's hard. And the things with these people is that if you think about it, most of the time they have time on, they already have a house, they already have cars, they travel, they do this, they do that, they got the fancy toys and all that kind of craziness. And I don't understand why they always complain. They always crying. The job is this, the job is that, the job is whatever, and this and that. But they don't understand that all the things that they have it because of the job. So this goes out to all the disgruntled people on the job. Come to work with a better attitude. The job itself, it's a hard job, but it all depends how you make it, or it all depends what you want to make of it. If you want to make it hard, it's going to be hard. If you want to make it fun, it's going to be fun. If you want to make it, pleasing, it's going to be pleasing. But it all depends on you. You sign up for this, nobody forced you. And the same way you sign up, you could sign out. Simple. If you don't want to do what you're supposed to. So stop with the complaining, stop with the crying, stop with the itching, and do your thing. Try to enjoy what you do, have fun. It's 8 hours and a half, or probably 9 or 12, 10, who knows. But at the same time, or at the same talking, 5 minutes extra is gonna be overtime. And believe me, in any given check, $5 extra or 20 makes a lot different, especially when they take half of your check in taxes. So try to have, for those who doesn't have a partner yet, or for those who have a disgruntled partner, do what you gotta do. See if you could switch, get a better partner, and for those disgruntled people, come to work with a better attitude, and everything will be all right. The time will come that you don't have to deal with this anymore. So, one of the pills that I use for myself is to say when things are going not the right way or not the best way, it'll be over one day. Thank you for listening. Stay tuned. One Under.